Special needs? Is that a disease? Can it be cured? Are they having some sort of mental issues? Are they sick? Wait, don't go anywhere. Let's just talk about it now. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Melissa and I am also a teacher in a private school in Johor Bahru. Instead of teaching the normal kids, I'm also teaching kids with learning differences, whom we call as a special needs students. The idea of inclusive education was first introduced in the Education Act 1996 as an extension of educational provisions for children with special needs. It was intended to provide an opportunity for students with special education provisions to be educated alongside mainstream students, in addition to the provisions of special students on its own. Personally, for me, every student should have equal access to educations, and that school should cater to diverse needs regardless of physical, social, or intellectual abilities. While we have taken steps to promote inclusive educations, we need to improve to ensure that no child is left behind and that all children can reach their potentials. To be honest, there is a lot of misconceptions or miscommunications between departments, socio-cultural attitudes to disability, education system, insufficient use of resources, insufficient facilities, and lack of knowledge and skills. Perhaps the main challenges of inclusive educations are linked to the lack of infrastructures and resources. Another challenge is the lack of awareness among the teachers and the school administrators about the needs of students with disability. To be honest, even in my school, some of the teachers has zero knowledge about all this, especially when it comes to handling them in terms of their behaviors, in terms of educational, and in terms of the way they talk to others. Many teachers are not trained to work with such students. This, as a result, may not be able to provide supports and guidance. I have seen some of these students with learning differences has more abilities than we expect them to have. While, to be honest, they have most of the things that we could possibly imagine. For example, they might not good in this thing, but they might good in other things, like arts, for example, or maybe languages or other things. So there's a lot of potentials about these special needs students. It's just us, we don't even know how to start and how to actually look forward to help this kind of children. Most of the schools in Malaysia, especially the mainstream teachers in inclusive education schools, don't have much experience with students with special needs and they are not prepared to handle them. Well, how are we going to handle this? Well, for me, it's not only one parties. There are a lot of parties should be involved in this, especially the governments, the school administrators itself, and also the parents need to work together to make it a better place for these type of kids. In conclusions, I think by investing in infrastructures and resources, well, this one can actually help to build the confidence and also to help all these kind of students to reach their goal in future, way of work, to make it a better future for them. That will be good. There will be a lot of resources for them. There is a lot of things that they can actually do. Maybe they are good in arts, maybe they are good in language, maybe they are good in other things. If they have a building or maybe a place, a proper place for them to show their talents. For me, there's a lack of resources in Malaysia itself. Why not? We can actually develop this thing for a better future for them. Second thing, maybe we can provide training and support to the teachers and school administrators. But not only that, it must be involved the parents. The parents also should know how to handle the kids. We cannot go with only one party. So for me, personally, the teachers, the school administrators, and also the parents need to work together for the better of these special kids. Thirdly, raising awareness. Like I said before, there's not much of awareness about special needs. What they know is special need means they have disability. For them, they doesn't know what to do. For them, they are dependable. How to raise awareness about this thing to the public? Well, maybe we can do such an events and involve all the special needs inside. Or maybe, we can go school to school, or we can do other things such as like, why not involve all the special needs so that they can involve with us and they can socialize with us, and at the same time we can learn how to handle them and how to be friends with them. And lastly, maybe we can create more inclusive policy framework about special needs. Well, honestly, if all of us work together, I believe Malaysia can take significant steps towards promoting inclusive educations and ensuring that students will reach their potential. That's all for me. Assalamualaikum. My name is Melissa, and thank you very much.